You know, this story from Di from Girls Who Can't Surf Good about her surf trip to Nicaragua, I betcha she's just trying to scare us off so she can hog all the waves for herself. Let's find out, shall we? Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. 6 a.m., and we're heading out on the boat again to Dairy Queen. I had a great session here yesterday. Got 3 memorable long rides in between a bunch of forgettables. And Steve and our host, Marsh, even captured a couple on video. So, all in all, I'm feeling pretty confident. But nevertheless, somewhat apprehensive, as Marsh is predicting it's going to be a lot bigger today. Maybe 10 foot. I'm warned to paddle out in the channel and only then make my way across to the lineup. And when the big sets come in, paddle hard right towards the channel or you're going to get smashed. I don my protective helmet and paddle out, my heart beating loudly in my chest. After waiting and watching a while, I paddle for what looks like a goodie. But as I go to pop up, I realize it's super steep, and instead of leaping to my feet and angling sideways, I hesitate for a split second, bumble up, go straight down the wave, lose it at the bottom, and get smashed head over heels on the tumble dryer. I'm being tossed around for what seems like forever, and my leash is wrapped multiple times around my leg. The more I'm trying to kick up, the more I'm being sucked down, and the tighter my leash becomes. It has me trapped, and I'm running out of air. Just as I swallow a huge gulp of water, my head pops up. I'm gagging and gulping air simultaneously, trying to untangle the leash and reel in my board, aware there's another huge wave almost upon me. No chance to paddle for the channel. I loosen the leash and just have time to take a deep breath before I get smashed again. I do my best to relax, not panic. I know I'll come up eventually, and I know from my daily Kundalini yoga practice that I can hold my breath for at least a minute. When I surface, I pray for calm so that I retrieve my board and paddle out of harm's way. But no such luck. The next monster is upon me. Oh, God, I can't do this again. Deep breath. I'm under. The powerful white water churning over me, tugging at my leash. Please, please don't let it break. It's okay. It's okay. Stay calm. Relax. Relax. I allow the water to have its way with me, then reel in my board and turn around to face the music. Thank God there is a brief lull, but I can see another set rising up. I slide back on my board and paddle for the channel like a woman possessed. I make it around barely before the next set hits, crashing past me like a thunder. But I'm safe now in calm waters. I feel totally shattered, coughing and splattering like I've swallowed half the ocean and between breathing like the bellows. I can't do this. I need to get back to the boat. But then it dawns on me. There is no boat. They've gone fishing and left us here. There's nothing for it but to put on my Big Girl Panties and paddle back to the lineup. I try again, and I get crushed again and again. Each time I make it back to the channel, I'm so relieved. The boat's not back yet, so there's no lifeline. It's either sit wide and watch or get in there. I get in there. Then suddenly, I feel a stinging sensation on my leg, then the other leg, then my arms, hands, feet, lips. Shit! Jellies! I'm on fire! I turn to the girl next to me. Are you being stung? Yes, this is bad. I'm out of here. She takes off, heading for a boat bobbing nearby. I can hear grumblings all down the line. Everyone is burning. A whole smack of jellyfish has washed into the surf zone. Ashley paddles up. Shit, a big one just wrapped itself around my leg. I'm seriously contemplating hitching a spot on the boat bobbing nearby when the sweet sight of Dos Hermanos comes into view. To hell with Big Girl Panties. Once back on the boat, we compare welts. Ashley seems to be the worst hit, with angry red markings all over her arms and legs. Thankfully, the stinging doesn't last too long, and we're distracted by the great haul of fish in the cooler box. Ceviche and fish tacos for dinner, yeah, we've earned it. Definitely a very challenging session, and one that's left my confidence properly shattered. Back to the mellow waves at Mag Rock tomorrow, where I caught loads of great rides on day one. I need to spend a little time in my comfort zone before putting the Bridget Joneses back on. But put them on, I will, because as Marsh reminds me, you've got to get crushed to crush it. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipe Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories, and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipe Weekly.